Hello and welcome to third grade. I am your teacher, Mr. R. If you'd like to make this video bigger, click the YouTube button below. Welcome to class today, folks. It's going to be a short one because today and tomorrow we weren't even supposed to have school. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown of some of the things that we're going to be doing today. First, we are going to watch a video from our very own Jacob Dubiel that he sent to me. Second, we are going to do some common sense. Third, quick math review of some of the things that we've been learning. And we're going to end with grammar simple solutions. Does that sound good to you? All right. So let's start off with our very own Jacob Dubiel.
So, look what I found in my garden. A hardened zucchini. So, it's been in there for, I don't know how long time. And this is the inside of it. So, heat that down. And then it hardens, and then it's all like that. And then you can crack it open. There we go, and there you find it.
All right, way to squash that zucchini. Get it? Squash that zucchini. All right. That was a gorgeous video. Gorgeous. Get it? Okay, enough with the lame jokes. Thank you, Doobie, for sending that video. I'm glad that you're having fun outside by the fire. I really enjoy getting your videos, folks. So please keep them coming, and maybe you can star in our daily video lesson. So let's talk about some common sense today. All right, I'm going to put myself in the corner. Lesson 40. Always turn the lights off when leaving the room. Go ahead, click on the switch. Go ahead, click on it. Go ahead, click on it. Good job. Click it again. Click it again. One more time. Oh my goodness. How are you turning off the lights from your screen? That's crazy. Click it. Oh my gosh. All right, boys and girls. This is an important lesson because, one, it'll save you from getting in trouble with your parents. Raise your hand if you've gotten in trouble for not turning off lights. Yay. My dad was always yelling at me for this. And two, you're saving electricity, all right? You do not need to keep lights on when no one's in there. All you're doing is wasting electricity and wearing out those light bulbs. Save yourself some electric and turn off the lights. Okay. So, today, I told you it's going to be super short. And it's because we are doing a rundown of some of our math concepts that we've already talked about. Okay, I don't want to keep you very long. I know you've got things to do. It's family time. It's Holy Week. You shouldn't be spending all day at school, even if it is online school. So let's talk about these lines here, all right? Jasper, we're starting with you. When two lines look like this right here, they never will ever cross. They'll go on forever, the same distance apart. We call those, good work, Jasper. They're parallel lines. Number two, what type of lines are those, Evan? See how they cross at like a perfect corner? There's a name for that. When two lines cross and form a right angle, they are perpendicular. So perpendicular lines are also a type of intersecting. So you could technically say both. They're intersecting and perpendicular. Just like you can say a square is also a quadrilateral. Okay, sometimes two things can be true at once, folks. Number three, London. What type of lines are those? Well, they are going to cross right there. Are they going to cross at a right angle? No. So they are just intersecting, right? So I'm going to clone this. So the answer to number 3 is just intersecting. That was a question on one of your quizzes earlier this week. So let's move on. Number 4. All four-sided polygons. What do we call all four-sided polygons? Sophie. Cool. Good. Quadrilaterals. Say that 5 times fast. That's a big word. Quadrilaterals. Number 5. We get to yesterday's lesson all about quadrilaterals. What specific type of quadrilateral is that, Bobby? Look at it. These blue lines up here, see how there's one on all the sides? That means that all 4 sides are equal, okay, Bobby? So if you have 4 equal sides, and look, you have 4 right angles. That's what these squares mean in the corner. That means you've got a perfect square. Good job, Bobby. Now, folks, I'm not trying to trick you, all right, whenever I draw all these lines and stuff. If I got rid of all these lines, delete. I don't want to delete my whole thing. Delete, 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 and delete. If I get rid of all of them, you could probably tell me in kindergarten just by looking at that that that's a square. Okay? I'm not trying to trick you. I just want you to see that sometimes in geometry they add shapes and lines and stuff to help you see that it has 4 equal sides and 4 right angles. That's why number 6, if you look at it, if you ignore all the blue lines, you could probably tell me right off the bat that is a, what do you think, Lucas? Yeah, that's a rectangle. You've been doing this since you were in kindergarten. Oh, I almost wrote rectangular, I apologize. That's a rectangle. The blue lines just mean that these 2 sides are equal and these 2 sides are equal. The other blue lines in the corners mean that this is a right angle, this is a right angle, this is a right angle, and that's a right angle. 4 right angles, 2 pairs of equal sides. That's a rectangle. All right. So the next shape is like a square in the sense that it has 4 equal sides, but it doesn't have right angles. So it's kind of like a bus sat on a square, making it, Patina, a rhombus. When you're a kid, you always call them diamonds, right? But whenever you get older, you realize that a diamond is actually has a technical name, which is a rhombus. All right, so a rhombus is like a bus sat on a square and squished it. Last type of quadrilateral we talked about is a quadrilateral that has, I'm not sure why that line's in there, I apologize. A quadrilateral that has one set of parallel sides. So these 2 sides are parallel, right? That's what these arrows mean. That is a what do you think, Cody? Trapezoid, good. And I always like to think of it kind of like a trap, like a bear trap, or a beaver trap, right? Where the animal goes in and then the trap falls, trapping them in. So we've got trapezoid and rhombus, rectangle, square. Well, there's one more 4-sided shape. It doesn't have parallel sides. It doesn't have all equal sides. It doesn't have anything that we've talked about, which means this one is just a regular old what fish? It's just a regular old quadrilateral. Doesn't have anything making it a specific type. Now, if you were describing this shape, you'd probably call it an arrowhead, right? Or a point. Technically, it's a Quadrilateral. Good job, Peyton. All right, 3 questions. I want you to tell me. I don't know how this green guy got in there. I want you to tell me, looking at number 10, is that what that is? So, Doobie, you're up. What is that? It's got arrows on both sides. It's straight. It's just called a line. Good job, Jacob. Number 11, Emily. This shape is a, whoops. It's like a line, but it's got points on both sides, which means it is a good job, Emily. It's a line segment. And I think I might have clicked undo too many times, and I shouldn't have. Number 12 goes to Willow. This has a combination. It's got a point right here and an arrow right here. So what do we call that? Think about the sun. Right? It shoots off rays. So number 12 is a ray. Okay, so let me fix this. I think I accidentally hit undo too many times. So all my mistakes that I made earlier have come back to haunt me. Sorry. Okay, number 13. Michael. What kind of angle is that? It's got a perfect corner, which makes it a right angle. It's 90 degrees right here. That's what this square means. So that's a right angle. Carson, you've got this angle right here. It's less than a right angle, which means it is acute. All right, thanks, Carson. And Wiley, this is a angle that's greater than 90 degrees, which makes it obtuse. Good job, Wiley. Okay, so everyone's answered a question so far. Now we are going to finish off by naming our quadrilaterals one more time. So everyone, I want everyone to answer this one. Number 16, just look at it. Tell me that is a rectangle. Good job. 17, what is that? If you said diamond, you're wrong. If you said square, you're wrong. That technically is a rhombus because it's got 4 equal sides, but no right angles. Number 18, what is it? Everybody, a trapezoid. Why is it a trapezoid? Well, this line and this line are parallel. Last but not least, that looks like a rhombus, but it's not. It's got 4 right angles, which means it is a square. It's a square, which means, woohoo, we're all done. Hopefully, you're not experiencing this at home. All right, so congratulations. You have completed our geometry review for today. All that we have left is grammar simple solutions. So go get your books and your pen or pencil and let's do it. Lesson 112. Study this picture, right here. Write an adjective that's another word for nice. The blank scout helped his neighbor cross the street. So what's another name for nice? What do you think, Jasper? How about one of our school rules? Be safe, be kind. Be kind. Good job, Jasper. Evan, what does the word articulate mean in this sentence? Mom wants us to articulate clearly so people can understand us. So articulate, do you think it means yell, mutter, or speak? Mom wants us to yell clearly, Mom wants us to mutter clearly, or Mom wants us to speak clearly? Yeah, speak. Articulate means to speak clearly. Draw a line to match the underlined expression with its meaning. Sofers, you're up. After my best friend moved away, I was down in the dumps. How would you feel if your best friend moved away, Sophie? Yeah, you'd feel very sad. Bobby, cat got your tongue? He demanded. Well, this is perfect for you, Bobby. If your cat got your tongue, would you be clear or quiet? Yeah, you'd be quiet because your cat wouldn't let your tongue go. You'd be like, ah! Okay. Things are not always black and white. By process of elimination, Lucas, the expression black and white means clear. Right? Think about it. If something's in black and white, it's pretty obvious. So things are not always obvious or clear. Number 4, choose the correct form of the verb. We need to use the verb sweep. Okay, so we left off with Lucas. So Patina, you're up. Randy sweep the house before the guests arrived, or Randy sweeps the house before the guests arrive. Or maybe swept. Randy swept the house before the guests arrived. I think if we want to use the present tense form of sweep, it would be sweep or sweeps. What do you think, Patina? Randy sweep the house or Randy sweeps? Good work. Sweeps the house. Now, we've got a whole nother sentence. Cody, are we going to say sweeps the back porch, please, or sweep the back porch, please? Yeah, make sure you capitalize it too, Cody, because it's at the beginning of a sentence. It's going to be sweep the back porch, please. Look at those good manners. Such good manners in Grammar Simple Solutions. All right. Fish. Which one is the strongest verb? Roberta pushed the door because she was upset. Roberta slammed the door because she was upset. Or Roberta nudged the door. Now, Fish, I know you'd never do this. Which one is it, though? Well, the word nudged is the weakest, right? Nudge means just like to barely touch something. So pushed or slammed, Peyton? Yeah, I agree. Slammed is like, whew, someone is very upset. You should never, ever slam doors, though. Even if you are angry, you should not slam doors. Control your temper, folks. All right, number 6. Underline adverbs that compare. Remember, adverbs describe verbs. Hence the name adverbs. Okay? So usually adverbs tell us how or when. Can you talk more quietly than that? Well, let's find the verb. Highlight the verb. Good, talk. Which words describe how the talking is done? What do you think there, Dubes? More quietly. And the word quietly ends with what 2 letters? ly. And we know ly words are almost always adverbs. They're almost always adverbs. Okay? That was a terrible arrow, by the way. Number 7, what's the object pronoun in this sentence? The object pronoun comes after the verb. So let's find the verb first. So I'm going to highlight the verb. The boys went with him. The verb is went. All right, went is the past tense of go. So this is my verb. Emily, which one do you think is my object pronoun? With or him? Those are my only 2 options because those are the only 2 words that come after the verb. Well, with is not a pronoun. With is what we call a preposition, so the answer is him. It's a pronoun. Him or her is a pronoun. All right. Good job, Emily. Insert the correct commas and quotes in the dialogue. So Adam asked, can you go to the football game with us? What do you think, Willow? Where do I put my comma in that one? Yeah, after asked. So I'm taking a little breath here. Adam asked, and then my quotes go around. Good, Willow. Can you go to the football game with us? That's what he's literally saying. So that's what the quotes need to be around. Michael, I'll have to ask first, but I hope so, replied James. Good, Michael. The comma goes right here because that's at the end of what James is saying. I'll have to ask first, but I hope so. And so the quotes need to go around what he's saying. I'll have to ask first, but I hope so, replied James. Good job. Okay, Carson. Which one of these prefixes would we add in front of the word stop? The Simpsons are on a D-stop flight or non-stop flight? Yeah, non-stop. I hope they get Homer. Get it? Homer, Simpsons. Sorry. Poor joke. That was lame. They will blank in Brazil. So, Carson, is it non-plane or deplane? Which one means to get off of the plane? Good. They will deplane. All right. Whoops. What am I doing? Last question, Wiley. Which conjunction would connect this sentence? Write your name, blank, today's date on your paper. So what do you think, Wiley? Here are your options, okay? Write your name and, write your name or, write your name so, or write your name but. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, it won't let me take that. And, write your name and today's date on your paper. All right, Wiley, part 2. Your prize can be a small stuffed animal, blank, a frisbee. Which one of those? Small stuffed animal or a frisbee. Good work, Wiley. All right, folks, you can close your books. Congratulations! I told you today was going to be short, and I hope that you still learned quite a bit. Tomorrow we will have a very, very short lesson. All right, I promise you it'll be about half the time that today's lesson was. Um, just because I don't want to keep you on days that you should probably be spending time with family. Okay. All right. Well, I am officially done, and you will be too as soon as you finish your Google form. I will see y'all tomorrow. Mr. R is out.